an awesome shopaholic once said, if you can't stop thinking about it, buy it. I love ordering things online because when they arrive, it's like I'm getting a present from me to me. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, or if it's your first time here, then welcome. Today is yet another exciting video as I finally get to unwrap all of my packages from my online shopping since April. I have recently discovered the joys of online shopping, and I'm sure you feel the same way too. And with this quarantine not ending anytime soon, it surely feels good to shop. For me, one of the biggest joys that online shopping brings is that it helps keep me sane during days when I just feel so anxious and so stressed out. And honestly, nothing feels more exciting than having something to look forward to aside from your payday. As an awesome shopaholic once said, if you can't stop thinking about it, buy it. Totes aside, I personally believe that when it comes to shopping, whether it be physical or online, one must truly know their limits aside from knowing their needs and wants. I personally set aside a small budget every payday for the things that I want to buy. Things that bring me happiness and comfort, especially during this anxiety-filled, lonely and inconvenient days that has become the hallmark of life in this quarantine. So today I compiled all of my unwrapping moments, from coasters to sleepwear to bags to makeup and even face masks. And later in this video, I'm also going to be sharing with you some tips and tricks that I have learned from my online shopping experience. I am that kind of shopper that I'm quite meticulous with the items that I purchase, whether it be food, beverage, clothing, especially home essentials, and even toiletries. I always exert the effort to physically bring myself to the mall or to the grocery or to the store, and I always like to feel the product, touch it, see it, because I'm very meticulous in that way. But now we can't do that anymore, and all I have with me is my gut feel, the trust that the visuality of the product would match how it looks like in person, and of course my trust in the seller that what they are selling me is a good quality product. Okay, so without further ado, let's start unwrapping. Let's first start with my Lazada package. Now, I just got this yesterday from Joyce, and in here contains the Sunny's makeup that we purchased last month, as well as my Giorgio Armani foundation and the face mask that I ordered and had delivered to her house. So let's see what else is in here. My dream foundation. It also came with this Carmex lip balm as a freebie. Super love this Giorgio Armani foundation. This is actually what I'm wearing right now. I have to say, this was my dream. The luminous silk have always been part of my wish list when it comes to luxury foundations, and I'm so happy that my friend Joyce was able to find this online shop who was selling the Giorgio Armani line. Like, I think it was for 1,000 pesos less, so we got a really good deal out of this one. Got the two nude colors from their nude collection. This is in the shade Baby Spice and On Repeat. And since it was on sale, I also took the chance to get some lip dip in the colors of So Good and Fambot. What I absolutely love about mornings is that I get to watch the sunrise, I get to drink my morning coffee while playing some good music, and these days, it's when I can unbox my packages. Oh my god, I am obsessed. Like, seriously, I just want to keep ordering more. And what I love about these products is that they are fully custom made. Every product is unique, and of course, knowing how much I love gold and pink, I had full creative control on what colors I'd like to go, how I want the gradient to look like. I also have the option to add gold or silver flakes, and knowing me, of course, definitely gold. I love these coasters so much. When I first saw this, I really was sold, especially because of the gold flakes. Oh my god. And I love that they change colors. Like when they're exposed to sunlight, it becomes this super pearlescent pink. This one is actually a jewelry tray, but I will use it as a tray for my skincare and occasionally for a cup of coffee and probably some cookies over here. These coasters are from Geode PH. I'll also be putting the link in the description box down below so that you can check out their Instagram and see for yourself if you would like to purchase some resin coasters. They're made from epoxy resin and it's inspired by geode rocks, you know, those beautiful crystal rocks. I love the fact that each coaster is different from the other. Like even if you repeat the exact same design, it always just turns out different, and I love mine. It's definitely unique and it just screams my personality all over it. So this is the coffee cup that inspired the coaster that I had made. So of course it's pink with a little bit of white and the gold handle. So that inspired the coaster. So I was actually on the hunt for some rose quartz coasters that I can use. One for my coffee and then one as a tray for my skincare. And then out of the blue, like one weekend, I just saw this account, geo.ph, on Instagram, and of course I got intrigued and I checked the Instagram account, and instantly I was blown away by the designs. I super love them and I'm like, yes, these are the colors that I want. This is the design that I crave. And it's so much better than rose quartz ready-made coasters because this is actually handmade, custom designed by yourself. I feel like the universe truly listened to what I was looking for, and maybe my search history on the internet was so bombarded that Instagram just handed to me this account, and so I found geode.ph. So Geode is this local craft business based in Pampanga, and they specialize on all things resin. So whether it be coasters or jewelry trays or plate chargers, they have it. And what's great about them is that you get to pick the design, you get to pick the colors, and you get to fully customize it the way you want. So proud that I found GeoPH, and I urge you guys to check it out too. I mean, you could at least check out their Instagram for some inspiration and just be inspired by the designs, the colors. Actually, their Instagram account is so beautiful. Like, the feed is well curated. It has all the information about the different types of rocks that you find on our beautiful planet. Well, if this portion of the vlog hasn't convinced you to buy one, then at least check out their Instagram page. They're totally beautiful. And this is 100% Filipino. So I ordered these face masks from a Cavite-based atelier, Atelier Arcusa. They're so pretty. Thank you, Carl. So I think this is the sleepwear that I ordered, and I had it wrapped in Japanese paper so that it's more hygienic and safe from the virus. Whenever my packages arrive, it's always the unboxing that I am most excited about. It feels like I received a new gift. It always makes me feel excited to finally see the item that I purchased. Okay, so let's unwrap this baby. This first sleepwear is Gucci inspired. So they have the colors of Gucci on the side of the sleeves, and I just love the print. Plus it's semi-silk, so it's half silk and half cotton. Perfect for Philippine weather. Oh my god, it's so cute. And it comes with matching shorts because I'm not really into pajamas. I'm more of a shorty shorts kind of gal. And then this next one is my zebra pajama, and it actually comes with a matching robe. When I first saw this, it actually reminded me of Fallon Carrington and her sleepwear in a lot of Dynasty episodes. I've decided to purchase one for myself. And of course, it is gold. You know my motto, anything that is gold is sold. Okay, so this is the robe. So cute. This is the pajama set. So this is the top. Comes with a belt and the PJs. Okay, so let's try them on. Okay, I'm totally loving this one. Oh my gosh, it looks so cute. And I love the stripes on the end. The medium size fits me perfectly. Overall, I love this. I look like Fallon Carrington. Of all the sleepwear that I purchased, this one is my favorite. Got myself some COSRX products since my cousin swears by this low pH Good Morning Gel Cleanser. And I am on the hunt for a new toner, so I thought I would try this Hydrium Watery Toner. And then I also want to try their AHA BHA Vitamin C toners, so I got a small one out of that. And I'm so excited to try K-Beauty. Jumping on the dried flower trend and got me some pink hillflower and white ligurus. Oh my god, these are so pretty. These flowers are imported from Holland and that they last for about 2 years. Now I would like to share with you some tips and tricks that I have learned in my online shopping experience. Tip number 1, do your research. I do appreciate when online sellers post the complete information of the products that they are selling. Like every detail that is worth telling is posted, whether it be food, beverage, clothing, bags or shoes. It's important that you are well informed of the product you are about to buy. I am grateful for online shops that have FAQs on their website or their page because all of the questions and answers are there for me to read. And I just love when a seller is completely transparent to their customers. I think in every business, accountability and transparency are the true keys to success. Sadly, looks can even be deceiving, and you don't want to end up buying something that you would regret. The appearance of a product will definitely differ to how it appears in person. And most of the time, it may be different from what you may expect. Of course, online sellers would promote their products with the best pictures. It's part of advertising. Part of every selling point is having good photos to showcase the features of your product. But how can you make sure that the item that you are about to buy is as good as the photos and the description it shows? Well, this brings me up to my next tip. Tip number 2, don't be afraid to ask. In every business, there will always be questions. I appreciate online shops that have really kind sellers who attend to my inquiries, even if I'm not really going to make a purchase. As for the sellers, part of your business is not only to make money, but also to become a good salesperson. Why? Because it helps build good customer relationships. And being attentive to your client's question just shows how much passionate and informed you are about your business. Tip number 3, canvas your item first. This rule applies even to online shopping, especially now that most businesses have shifted to the online platform. I am sure that there is more than one shop that sells the exact same thing. Some are cheaper, some are a bit more expensive due to supplier costs. Regardless, you should always make your canvas first before sending your order form or agreeing to purchase the item. I mean, unless you are 100% sure and you trust your seller with all your heart, then by all means, go right ahead. There's nothing wrong with applying the concept of tingin-tingin muna or hanap muna sa iba. Trust me on this because I've been there, I've done that. You will be able to save a lot more money, and this way you will make a more informed decision about the product that you are about to buy. Tip number 4, look for a shop that has reviews. Reading through reviews helps you get a gauge of what kind of seller you will be engaging with. Since you don't see eye to eye, reading through people who have been there and purchased the item will help you get a clear vision of how your transactions will go. A client's review is always helpful. Say for example, there's a shop that has a lot of followers, thousands, but no reviews, or it may be that the seller is not really posting the reviews that he or she gets from their client. That may be a red flag, but at the same time, it can be the other way around. There may be sellers who do not have as much followers as others may have, but do have a lot of really good and positive reviews. For me, reviews are important. Reading through other people's review of the product and the service helps me decide if I can put my trust on that as well. Whenever I discover a new shop, I always go to the review section or the feedback section, and I like to read through the reviews first just to see how the transaction went, if the price point was reasonable compared to many others who are offering the same thing, and of course, if the quality and look of the product matches the promises of its photos and descriptions online. I also love it when the seller is very accommodating to my questions and concerns, and when they give me honest advice. Which brings me to my next tip. Tip number 5, take some time to get to know your client or your seller. I think this tip goes both ways, whether you are the seller or whether you are the customer, because chances are when you like the product, you will likely buy again from them. Or it could be the other way, that if you enjoy the smooth, easy, and fun experience with your shopper, you gain customer loyalty. Now, this is one trait that I closely look for when I go shopping online. And because when you do shop online, it's hard to give a tip because technically all you have to pay for is the total amount of product plus the shipping fee. So in exchange, I always try my best to give an honest and positive feedback so that it can help their business grow. I take the time to get to know the people that I am buying from. Like, I love engaging with them. I try to put myself in their shoes, and when they have passed the criteria that I am looking for, then that is how I become a loyal customer, or in Filipino terms, we call it as suki. Now, what criteria is this? It's simple, really. A, when they reply to you fast. I love quick replies, even if it's within the day, because it simply means that even when their account is booming with inquiries and messages, they still take the time and effort to read through and reply to yours. Quick replies make your customers think that you are giving them your attention and that you are here to support them. For me, a reply simply means that they are attending to me and that they are acknowledging the money and the effort that I am putting into their business. Sometimes I order again from the same shop just because I do have a high appreciation for the seller. And sadly, there are others also that no matter how much you love their products, and even if they are the cheapest ones out there, but they make you feel ignored and neglected, never again. I realized that it's not worth putting your money and even your energy into businesses like that. From experience, if the seller would only stress you out because they don't reply to you, or it takes them days or even weeks to get back and acknowledge that yes, you have placed your order, or that it takes so long for your item to be delivered, I just don't appreciate the incompetence when it comes to not being able to attend to your client's needs. I mean, being from a client research myself, I know what it's like. On top of everything, what matters most is how you service them. More than the quality and the look of your product, the service really is the most important. B, when they post complete information about their products online. I mean complete, I mean they give you the description, the name, and the price. Description comes in different forms. It can be sizes, flavors, colors, and the designs available. When your seller posts all these details, then that's good. I understand that it is a sales strategy for you to send them a DM or for the seller to message you, but sometimes it just becomes more of a hassle. And the reason for this is because we are a generation that lives on immediate gratification. We're the generation that wants to know and get things instantly. So waiting is not really an option. And with everything that you can get done in as fast as 1 millisecond, it's important for sellers to consider putting the price and a few details. It will also save you time filtering your messages for actual potential customers and those who are just mere curious. Tip number 6, support local. Now, more than ever, we need to support each other's small businesses. Part of helping the economy is helping our people, and we need to help our own and patronize Filipino products. I am proud that 80% of my haul is from Filipino businesses. My 7th and last tip goes for both seller and customer, and that is to be grateful. If you are the customer, show your gratitude and appreciation by writing a review. This way, you build and maintain a good relationship with your seller. And by writing a review, you'll be able to share your experience to the next customer. As I mentioned earlier, a good review is really helpful when doing your research on a product that you are interested about. As for the seller's perspective, be grateful to your customers also, even if they are just one-time clients or they were just curious customers but didn't actually buy. Still, they took the time to look and visit your page. And you never know, word of mouth is still pretty influential when it comes to businesses. The people who have inquired about your products may not be your customers now, but they may be able to recommend your shop to the next person who may be interested in your product. And that in itself is a win-win. And that is it for this vlog. It's been a fun unboxing and I'm just so happy with all of my online purchases. Thank you so much for watching and for listening to my tips. I hope that you learned a thing or two. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button if you want to see more from me, and please give this video a thumbs up if you have enjoyed it. Thank you so much everybody. I will see you in my next one. Till the next shopping spree. Bye!